Hey YouTube, Daniel Duels here, bringing you a live commentary of an interesting duel. I don't want to spoil it for you, but let's just say that it ends with a bang. That is for sure. So we're gonna get right into it. My opponent is running some sort of fire deck, and by the way, this is tag team. Just so you realize, this is two people on my side, two people versus two. So the way this works, if you don't understand already, let me pause it real quick, is that me and him share the field and share the life points, but you basically take turns taking turns, if that makes sense. So it's not like I go and then my teammate goes, and then they both go at the same time. It's like I go, then the guy I'm facing goes, then my teammate goes, and the guy he's facing goes, then I'm pretty sure it's back to me, and then so forth and so forth. So we start off with a decent hand. It's not the best. I got Duality, 2 MST, 2 Trade-In, and 1 Whitestone of Legend. The only great thing about this hand is probably the Duality, the Dark World Dealings, and the defense draw, because I really need draw power right at the beginning of the game to get going. If I don't get the right cards, this Ancient Gear OTK deck, which I'm running, will not work out that great. Alright, so these cards come into play later, which give them so much life, because in tag team, I mean, they're just going to rack up 500 each time they draw. For both of these, that's 1,000 each draw phase. That's insane. And it's just each time you draw a card. So I don't think that necessarily means during the normal draw phase either. So he's got some sort of a fire-ish dragon deck, but it was kind of weird. They were playing some weird stuff. My teammate is playing some sort of rank up Utopia version deck, which is it was interesting. I saw some good plays with it, and I hadn't seen much like it before. He also uses Fire and Ice Hand, which I think is pretty cool. All right, so it's kind of a dead hand right now with the 2 Trade-In and the Battle Fader. I was not happy about that, and they're starting to rack up the back row. So he starts trying to take him out. I like this play right here. Ranks up to avoid the deep prison. Then Scrap Iron does something, but it doesn't matter because he can pop with his Utopia Ray V. And that was pretty impressive how he cleared that field and got rid of the D prison. I like that. Alright, so there goes Utopia Ray. Gets his Utopia back as his effect. And still nothing great in my hand. I have a lot of draw power here, but none of the cards that I need to use it. But I still have a Battle Fader. And the 2 cards right here are pretty crucial. They come into play later on. But I didn't realize that's the one I discarded. I forgot I have another one in there. So that Twin Swords, I end up getting it back by drawing another one. I forgot there's multiple. So his Onrod gets breakthrough, which kind of sucks because we were going to absorb his XEs. Oh wait, I forgot you can't because his targets. That's the interesting thing about this guy. He can't be targeted by effects basically because it negates it, destroys it, and then pops another card. But I think we did have a breakthrough in here, and my teammate didn't think to break through his guy. Let me check real quick. I thought we did. I can't. I remember there was. I thought there was some sort of misplay there. I guess I was wrong. Oh no, it was that heraldry record. When an effect monster is activated by attaching its own material, negate that. Yeah, he didn't activate that. I'm pretty sure that was the misplay there. But that's okay. We still managed to stay alive. Notice how much life they have already. Racking it up, manages to pop that with Firehand, which is nice. And he's beginning to take out all these cards, which really helped me in the end. So when I saw these 2 Reckless Greed come up, I was extremely happy. And getting all that draw power to go through is awesome because now that I have 4 potential cards coming in, which I do, because they can't negate it basically, they need a Dark Bribe. I have full OTK set up right here in my hand. And at this point, I knew that as long as my ultimate Ancient Gear hits the field and doesn't get Veilered or something like that, they're done with my double attack power monster. And you'll see that in a second. Alright, so I was hoping for an MST just to pop that, just to be safe. But, I mean, I didn't need it really. So here it comes. And the reason why I don't really need the MST for this is because his effect when he attacks, spells, and traps can't be activated. He also inflicts piercing battle damage. It's insane. And I just power bonded him to 88 and then doubled it again with limiter. And then, yeah, I doubled it again to 17.6. And the reason he's at 17.1 is because then I also equipped Trice to him, which minus is 500, but that's not a big cost to attack twice for 17,000 damage, which we actually need. I've never needed that much attack for one duel, but in this tag team they managed to rack up so much life. And honestly, I did forget that this was a scrap iron. After it was a long game, we're talking like 20 minutes. This is fast forwarded, and it was a lot of stalling and back and forth, and them just gaining life. But I forgot it was a scrap iron, so I was hoping for an MST just to be safe. But I knew I had to summon, otherwise next turn we're done basically. So I summoned him, landed, and the minute he lands on the field, I basically know that I've won because they can't negate the attack now. They can't chain anything in the battle phase. So let's check it out. 15, 16, and that's dropped. I mean, that's like 32,000 damage. And I pulled the comeback for me and my teammate. It was awesome. It was so fun playing that duel. Thanks for watching, guys. Expect more commentary videos. Hope you enjoyed. Comment, rate, subscribe, and peace out.